So this is where the blood bristles grow. There's one. Right, let's test this theory. Oh, it does. Oh, that's good. Okay, so I don't need to brew stuff. I just need to make sure I collect blood bristles when I see them. I think I have a fair few in one of my bags. I also got the horn I needed, and I got the bamboo I needed, so I can make another bag. Oh my god, I'm done fighting you guys. So they always dodge those attacks. I'm telling you, the counter attack is the only useful one. Like the dodge attack, sorry. Let's see if I can do a parry. That's the parry. Which can be useful, I guess, but it's just not as easy as just dodging everything. And look at that. Dodge, attack. I look like such a professional now. Be hitting all these things. Let's see how much of this blood bristle I've got. 7. I'm just going to eat what I've got. Okay. I'm guessing the potions will heal a huge amount more, but like I said, I don't even have the cauldron. If I had to guess, I'd say that it was a kiln thing. So I can make a clay pot. So where do I get a cauldron from? Maybe I have to find metal ore, and I can use metal to make a cauldron. And maybe the cauldron I can like place here, and I can use it to mix potions. If that's true, why would it give me the ability to make potions as early as it did? Because they all require a cauldron, don't they? No, these ones don't. They can have a use in the future. What am I doing? I am making my bag. So I get 2 leather, and then I can make another bag to stick on here, and that gives me another 18 slots. And then I can differentiate the ingredients in the two between, like, maybe organic and something else, and then I'll always know what I've got parts of. While I'm waiting for that, I guess I'll just see if there's anything else I can collect, like some wood over here. Well, I'm finally making some progress, which I'm satisfied about. The game doesn't feel like I'm fighting against it at the moment. There's also a lot more management now, because I've discovered what I should be doing. But it's fine, because as long as I can keep talking, people watching will keep being entertained. I find that's one of the biggest hurdles when it comes to learning how to stream, is learning how to just keep talking, even when you're on your own. Which is why a lot of the time I often prefer to stream with other people. So at least then I've got somebody to bounce off of and talk about. Right, so the 2 things I need to make are another heavy duty bag. So I need 4 silk thread from here. While I'm here, I'm going to take my wood. Oh, I've got wood here. Okay, so I can make a heavy duty bag. All that you own owns you. And then that can now go on there. I can get this bag back. Tons of space. Perfect. And then the other thing I want to make is the mast, which I think was wood, silk thread, and leather. Wooden mast number 2. Oh, yeah. Hopefully that means it'll go faster. Time to set sail to a different island. I can do some more crafting stuff here, but I've been here for a while. Does that damage the boat? I need to very carefully get out of here. Oh my god. I don't need you to give me tips. I'm stuck in a gap. I mean, this is my own fault. I'm the one who sailed into the gap. Right, I'm facing the right way now, but I think it wants pushing again. I also got to put the sails down before I do this. I'm not risking my boat going without me. Right, where am I on the map? I'm going to say it every time. The fact that I don't uncover more of the map is stupid. So I do need definitely to go back here. I know that the place I need to go at the end is over here. And so far I've only found 2 towers. The third tower's got to be over there. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to sail north and then hook around. I might find more of those little islands with interesting things on. So how do I go north from here? I need to go right around the island. The biggest question I want to know is, do I go faster with more sails? There are so many rocks. I need to get out of these rocks before I can even think about which direction I'm going in. Alright, so there's an island straight ahead of me, which I've actually not been to yet. Cool. Well, there's also... Is that an island or is that rocks? That might be more rocks. Is that a tower I see as well? This is a very small island compared to some of the ones I've had so far. If I just jump off this, how far will it go before the anchor hits the ground? That's fine, I crashed it anyway. Oh, it's actually nice to be on a pretty island that isn't going to corrupt me. Alright, let's do this nice simple tower. Look how good my raft is now. I'm so happy about that. I keep saying raft, it's technically a boat, but it, you know, it looks like a raft. Blood oozes from the cracks in the shell. The course has changed. So my final tower is the one that isn't activated because it needs the gong, but the gong is an island I've already been to. So my current path to the end is open. But I just want to do a little bit of sailing around just to make sure that there's no other islands. And it shouldn't be as painful now, seeing as my boat actually moves quick enough to cover some distance. There's nothing on this island I really want, I think. There's only grass and fronds and stuff. Right, now I just spin it round again and try and get out. So where am I? So there's a huge area up here I've not checked. Unfortunately, the wind is with me in that direction. Just means sailing back will be a chore. So how fast does the anchor drop? Very fast, okay, glad to know. I found an arrow. Sturdy metal arrows are able to pierce the hardest of shells and carapaces. What we make from metal unmakes everything around it. It's a nice quote as well. Also wood. Now I want sea shards. More sea shards, please. Okay. So I think if there was anything here, I'd be able to see it. You can see quite far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop around and I'm going to come all the way down here. So this area is the one where I don't think I'll... If there was some over here, I wouldn't have seen it yet. And then I'm going to pull back through here and go to there. So I can hit there, and then up here is where the end is. That is my plan. Gotta be completely honest, I've very much enjoyed my experience with this so far today. After the last couple of streaming sessions, this one has been very pleasant. No huge issues. I've gotten used to enough to the combat and sort of cheese my way through it with my ranged attacks that I'm not having too much trouble with the basic enemies. And I've managed to upgrade my boat to a point now where it moves quickly. I've fixed the storage problem. Okay, so the closer you get to the edge... Oh, shit. What? I was about to say, the closer you get to the edge, the more choppy the waters get, so you have to be careful not to get too close to the edge. Sorry, that was really stupid. Come on, I just want to go forwards. No, you've turned me around. See, stop it. Alright, I just need to get away from these choppy waters. There we go. Oh, that was... Oof, that was a bit of a tense moment, wasn't it? I swear the wind has changed direction to be the exact direction I describe. The game's plugged into my microphone, it's listening, and when I say I'm going to go in a certain direction, it's like, yes, let's change the wind. See, look, there's an island over there. That's one of the ones I need to get to. But if I want to sail through this gap without taking any damage, it needs to be into the wind. I think the wind just changed direction now, actually. Good. Thank you, game. Thanks for the tip, game. Really appreciate it. What's with the combat music? What's the music? Is there something on my boat? Ah, fish. Our people fished before we knew what kind of people we would be. Skinned a gutted ocean trout ready for the fire. Can be eaten raw. Oh, that's actually super useful. The fact that I can just do that from range. So I need to head over there. That looks like one of those little sideways shells. I do quite like how the ominous music... Oh, there's a fucking shark. Is it coming for me? I do quite like how the ominous music is layered with the game's actual music. Where'd it go? I want to kill it. I actually don't want to risk having my boat sunk, to be completely honest. Sea shards. $350. Look how many I've got now. I can buy anything I want. Right, where's that shark? Right, I think I've escaped it, even though it didn't seem to be following me anymore. I'm hoping that it's not one of those things where I need to kill it. No, stay away from me, you skipping little bitch. I'm hoping it's not one of those ones where I need to kill it to get an item from it to unlock a particular upgrade. So that would be really annoying. I think I've been to this island, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Right, I think I'm ready to head to the end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the islands that I need to go to get this gong, and maybe try and find some food while I'm there. I've got the 2 fish, but I want to have enough for this, what's probably going to be another boss fight. That noise is your hunger reducing from sailing as well. That's something I've realised. Oh shit, I need to be careful. Storm's building. So I think the place I need to go to is inside this cluster of rocks here. So you need to be careful I don't crash into them on the way. There's the beach. Perfect. There are, however, shallows and rocks. Try and turn myself around a little bit. There we go. What am I here for? I'm here to dig. I've got my tool. I won't need anything else. There it is. It's really not hard to find. Perfect. Alright. While I'm here, let's get some animal food stuff. So there's a big one and some little ones have respawned. Perfect. There's quite a few actually. I thrusted when I should have not thrusted. Need to let my stamina recover, so I'll just jog slowly over to this murder victim. Hey, buddy. It's so harsh. Bring it on, Gorehorn. I'm ready for your antics. This feels a bit too easy now. Not that I'm complaining, it's nice to feel like I've made progress in terms of skill level. Just thinking how difficult this was the first time I fought it. Guess that shows at least in some ways the progression isn't fucked. Okay, if I want to make that bone version of my staff, because I still have a staff, don't I? Stick spear. Weird, actually. The stick spear doesn't seem to break, even though my previous ones have, and I wonder if that's because it has to be tied to my staff. So if that's true, can I upgrade it and not worry about it breaking? I'm probably going to carry a spare stick spear on me just in case, because I don't want to accidentally not have one. But if I do want to make a bone version, what do I need? Or is there an even better one? There's a spectral one. Leather and spectral residue. I could do that. Can shatter the barriers of loathing. So that's like, I could shatter the barrier, and then my balls will hit it. Okay, so leather and spectral residue. Right, and while I'm at it, what else can I make? Because my inventory isn't as much of a problem now. So let's take a look at what I've got. What? Stick, silk thread, and leather. I haven't been looking through what I've been unlocking. Was there a gloom harrow anywhere in this area? There was one here, wasn't there, that I left? Oh, I'm going to have to make the trip. I want it. I want the armour. Is there any negative to having the armour before I get it? Oh, it just makes me slightly less visible. Is there no damage armour? I'm not too bothered. I'm not too bothered about it in that case. I do want to make the glider though. Okay, time to head back to my other island, which is that one there. Oh, someone's better than nothing. I'll be the journey treating you today. Much better, thank you. Way better than it was last time. I've got a decent sized boat. I've made crafting progress. I'm making combat progress. Everything is going better. The only thing that would ruin the session is if I get to the final island and die. Oh, here we are. Finally, after sailing around the map. I was wondering whether I could maybe break the game. Spirits of the underworld emerge to haunt us. What are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? Love me like you do. Right, well, I don't think there's any other... Like, unless I'm missing... So that's where I'm supposed to be going now, isn't it? Unless I'm missing a tiny island somewhere. I think it's time to head to the end of this area and put chapter 3 behind me. Hopefully. I have everything in hand. Almost full health, full stamina, lots of food cooked, a ship covered in items. This enchantment woven into this spear does additional damage to ghostly foes and can shatter the crystal barriers of the loathing. Damage to the flesh can win the battle, but damage to the soul will win the war. Do I not get the orb power if I don't have a basic spear? So, have I just somehow managed to get rid of what was one of my better abilities accidentally before the final fight? No, it's there. The Witch's Broom. Ah, the broom is its own item. I see. Spear does minimal damage, so it's not talking about the weapon, the spear. It's talking about using it like a spear. Okay. well, it could have made that clearer, but I actually understand that now, and it doesn't affect me too much. I now have a weapon that is going to be super effective against the ghosts should I come up against any. But I'm quite happy to keep using my broom. Is it available? Yes, it's one of my options here. Right, anyway, let's get to this end island. I think I've had about enough of this chapter. See, I could replace all of my boat parts with, like, wooden ones and make it super sturdy. I quite like the fact that it's made out of multiple materials. I think it gives it sort of a charm. The only thing I'm worried about is that... Is there a reason why you would want a sturdier boat in the later game? Like, how often is my boat going to get attacked by things in the water? Yeah, the place I need to go is basically exactly directly where I'm looking now, which is exactly where the wind is. It's almost like the game knows. Just gonna have a little browse and see if there's like happens to be a small island past this. Oh, that there. Is that just part of the... I think that's just part of the archipelago. I'm using that word right, aren't I? No, 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 boat. No, no, no. Not had this problem before. I'm moving too fast. Yeah, let's end this chapter. It's been the most productive chapter so far. I need to take some food with me. A competent fisherman is never short of friends. Well-balanced meal giving a modest amount of health, stamina, and hunger reduction. Right. I'll leave one on the boat, just in case. Is there anything else I might need? I guess there's... I mean, I won't need a bow, actually, because I was going to say, if I need a bow for a ranged attack, I've got my little fly orbs. They're my ranged attack. So I don't need the bow. I think I'm ready. The first time I'm getting here, and I think I'm ready. Okay, hopefully... I'd be so annoyed if I die here. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, because I'll keep everything I've got, and I can really quickly just sail between the towers again. Probably not this session. I think I'd be done if I died now, after everything that's happened. Okay, so I've got my staff, plenty of food, 2 fish, a big meat, and a jerky. Might just eat the jerky now. No, I can save it. It gives me health as well. It's best to save for the health. Right. I am Kor Castaway. You will know my name. I was the first to bleed a god. My hand held the knife that doomed my kinfolk, and my victory here is inevitable. Oh, each one of these. Alright. Oh, I've got my special spear up. Alright. It did a lot of damage, so I'm going to keep it. Does a ton of damage. Who are you to defeat me like this? Whose blood flows in your veins, outsider? How is this possible? You didn't even hit me, mate. You didn't even touch me. You didn't even touch me. I can't believe I was worried. Oh yeah, that's it. Do the spin dance. Do the spin dance. Do the spin dance. Right, that may have looked easy, but I fucking earned that. I made the special stick. I spent ages fighting those fucking skeleton things and getting used to their attacks. Like, that thing was just a bigger version of the other one. So when it did its, like, shield thing, I knew when to dodge. You know what, Windbound? You're growing on me. I was right when I said maybe this is the kind of game that improves towards the end game. Now that I'm getting used to it, now that I understand the mechanics, now that I'm upgrading things, it's satisfying. Ah. And now I'm interested to hear what the next part of the story is as well. So the humans have eaten the gods. That's where we were last time. So it looks like the gods are destroying the humans' island in revenge. And they're destroying the humans' boats in revenge. And all the humans are dead. Are we the last survivors of a god apocalypse? In retaliation, the Great Ones waged war on the islands. Both sides suffered terrible losses. How did it come to this? Yeah, if anyone missed the first session, we basically have a story running in the background here. I think we're trying to find out what happened to us and what happened to our people. So the gods came down and calmed the waters for us. But when we got stranded on an island, we ate the gods, apparently. And they've retaliated, and now there's a war between man and god. When this game started, there was like a cutscene of us in this big storm, and there was like a big crackety god there. So part of me's wondering whether, like, obviously we're part of this tribe. Okay. What we're going to see this time. I actually need to sail this carefully this time because my boat's going to go a lot faster. Oh. Do I need to avoid them? No. I do wonder if I'm going to flip my boat at least once on this journey. There's a lot more rocks as well. It is changing. Every single time we come here, it's getting more difficult. Yeah. I'm almost disappointed that this game has been like a little bit sullied for me by the way it started, because I'm enjoying it now. I'm glad I persevered. Oh, somebody online said that happens. If your boat's going too fast in the waves, it can just get stuck front down. There's nothing you can do about it. What is that? Oh, it's another one of those weird shark things. Got so much currency to spend as well. Maybe I'll get one of the special items. So that staff was extremely powerful. Oh, I hit a jellyfish. Don't. Oh god, I thought the wind was. I thought the wind was coming to me then. It's gonna start complaining about the fact that it was having me sail into the wind in a fucking set piece. Oh, my bad. You're okay, aren't you, ship? Right, what's available to me this time? Ah, there is a weapon. Oh. Okay, so we've got Great Gortle lined her belly with sand to swallow Ulkata, the giant jellyfish, whole and harmed. This reduced the effect of poison. I've not met anything that's poisoned me yet. Is that going to become a big issue? The sling outlasted a civilization. The guide I watched said if you get a special item, you should buy it because you may not get the chance. Hang on, I can just afford all three of these. Why am I questioning it? But rather than persevere, I think checking a guide and getting outside help. I think this game is good if you get someone nudging in the right direction. Yeah, I think Miguel makes a very good point there. If you do want to play this on your own, I mean, obviously you're watching this video, so you've had the assistance of watching me do it as well. But I would highly recommend finding some YouTubers who talk about the way that the game works, which is what I did in between episodes. I've had a much smoother experience because I understand more about what I'm doing. Right, let's take a look at this now. So I like having the little orbs from the witch's staff. I don't want the sling. That's the one we can dive underwater. What do I get from it though? What do I actually get? If it's only sea shards, I'm not that fussed. This one is definitely the best one. The extra bleed damage has saved me in so many fights. And I like the staff for its ability to deal with things that I can't be bothered fighting properly. So I think my best solution is probably just to put the Night Stalker hood on, because I'm not sure... Then again, I said I've not encountered poison yet. If poison is what happens next... Maybe. What are these ones? So this is one where I can knock people off their feet. And this is the one where I come back after death on the shore. No, I think I'm gonna gamble on poison. I reckon the reason it's offered that to me is because in the next chapter, I'm going to meet a creature that poisons me. And I don't want to run the risk of dying to poison. If I die, I can swap these around. That's one of the benefits of being on the mode I'm on. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. It's very simple. I don't think I'm taking anything that's particularly powerful. That's fine. Okay, well, that was quite an adventure. The game has redeemed itself, and you know, I'm looking forward to chapter 4. Let's hope I don't regret that saying that.